Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, where I explore the fascinating world of history and art. In today's video, I'm going to show you some of the most expensive and valuable artifacts in the world. These are objects that have been created, used, or discovered by ancient civilizations, and have survived the test of time. They are priceless in terms of their historical and cultural significance, but they also have a hefty price tag in the market. Some of them have been sold at auctions for millions or even billions of dollars, while others are kept in museums or private collections. Let's take a look at these amazing artifacts and learn more about their stories. Most expensive artifact in the world. Tutankhamun Gold Mask. The first artifact on our list is the Tutankhamun Gold Mask, which is one of the most famous symbols of ancient Egypt. This mask was made of solid gold and inlaid with precious stones, and it covered the face of the young pharaoh Tutankhamun, who ruled Egypt from 1332 to 1323 BC. The mask was discovered in 1922 by the British archaeologist Howard Carter, who found Tutankhamun's tomb in the Valley of the Kings. The mask is now displayed in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, and it is estimated to be worth over $2 billion. The Mona Lisa. The next artifact is the Mona Lisa, which is arguably the most famous painting in the world. This portrait of a woman with a mysterious smile was painted by the Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci in the early 16th century. The painting is widely admired for its beauty, realism, and enigmatic expression. The painting is also shrouded in mystery, as the identity of the woman and the meaning of her smile are still debated. The painting is now owned by the French government and exhibited in the Louvre Museum in Paris, where it attracts millions of visitors every year. The painting is insured for $800 million, but some experts believe that it is worth much more. Jewels of the British royal family. The third artifact is the jewels of the British royal family, which are a collection of crowns, tiaras, necklaces, rings, and other ornaments that belong to the monarchy of the United Kingdom. These jewels are made of gold, silver, platinum, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and other precious stones, and they have been worn by kings and queens for centuries. Some of the most notable pieces include the imperial state crown, the Koh-i-Noor diamond, and the Cullinan diamond. The jewels are kept in the Tower of London and are used for ceremonial occasions, such as coronations and weddings. The value of the jewels is unknown, but some estimates put it at over $4 billion. Dead Sea Scrolls. The fourth artifact is the Dead Sea Scrolls, which are a collection of ancient manuscripts that contain some of the oldest texts of the Hebrew Bible and other religious writings. The scrolls were written by a Jewish sect called the Essenes, who lived near the Dead Sea in the 2nd century BC and the 1st century AD. The scrolls were hidden in caves to protect them from the Roman invasion, and they were rediscovered in 1947 by a Bedouin shepherd. The scrolls are now preserved in the Israel Museum in Jerusalem, and they are considered to be one of the most important archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. The value of the scrolls is estimated to be over $1 billion. Mrs. Gardner's Ming Vase. The fifth artifact is the Mrs. Gardner's Ming Vase, which is a rare and exquisite example of Chinese porcelain from the Ming dynasty. The vase was made in the 15th century and has a blue and white design of dragons and clouds. The vase was bought by the American art collector Isabella Stewart Gardner in 1897, and she displayed it in her museum in Boston. The vase was stolen in 1965 by two men who broke into the museum and escaped with the vase and other artworks. The vase was recovered in 1970, but it was damaged and had to be restored. The vase is now back in the museum, and it is valued at over $50 million. Fabergé eggs. The sixth artifact is the Fabergé eggs, which are a series of jeweled eggs that were made by the Russian jeweler Peter Karl Fabergé for the Russian royal family. The eggs were created between 1885 and 1917, and each one had a unique and elaborate design that contained a hidden surprise, such as a miniature painting, a clock, or a music box. The eggs were given as Easter gifts by the Tsars to their wives and mothers, and they symbolized love, wealth, and power. The eggs are now scattered around the world, and some of them are owned by museums, private collectors, and celebrities. The most expensive egg ever sold was the winter egg, which fetched $9.6 million in 2002. Crown of Poland. The seventh artifact is the Crown of Poland, which is a royal crown that was made in 1320 for the coronation of King Władysław I of Poland. The crown is made of gold and decorated with pearls, rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. The crown was worn by the kings of Poland until 1764, when the last king abdicated. The crown was then taken to France by the Polish nobles, who hoped to restore the monarchy. The crown was later sold to the Russian Tsar, who kept it in the Kremlin. The crown was returned to Poland in 1925, and it is now displayed in the Wawel Castle in Krakow. The crown is valued at over $20 million. Codex Leonardo. The eighth artifact is the Codex Leonardo, which is a notebook that contains the scientific writings and drawings of Leonardo da Vinci. The notebook was written in the 16th century and covers topics such as astronomy, geology, hydrology, optics, and mechanics. The notebook is written in Italian and in Leonardo's characteristic mirror writing, which can only be read from right to left with a mirror. The notebook is one of the few surviving manuscripts of Leonardo, and it shows his genius and curiosity. The notebook is now owned by the American billionaire Bill Gates, who bought it for $30.8 million in 1994. He occasionally lends it to museums and exhibitions. Hope Diamond. The ninth and final artifact is the Hope Diamond, which is a blue diamond that weighs 45.52 carats and has a long and mysterious history. The diamond was originally mined in India in the 17th century and was sold to the French King Louis XIV, who had it cut and set in a pendant. The diamond was stolen during the French Revolution and reappeared in London in 1812. The diamond was then bought by the American jeweler Harry Winston, who donated it to the Smithsonian Institution in 1958. The diamond is famous for its beauty and its supposed curse, as many of its owners and their families suffered misfortunes and tragedies. The diamond is now displayed in the National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C., and it is worth over $200 million. So, these are some of the most expensive and valuable artifacts in the world. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell for more videos like this. Also, let me know in the comments which artifact you liked the most and why. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.